Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, how you doing? My name is Ash and I am a makeup lover, but I also have a deep love of books. So let's do a book haul. Let me start by saying that this is a completely unnecessary haul. I do not need any more books because one, I have a Kindle Unlimited account and I have a bunch of books to read on there. For two, I have basically 3.5 full bookcases of books. Of all those books, about 1.5 bookcases are unread books. Because I went through a phase several years ago where I bought a ton of books and then fell off of reading. So this is actually technically part 2 of my book haul because I did another one over on TikTok. I'll have that link down below if you want to see the other books I bought. But I plan on incorporating books into my content, so I'm kind of taking this idea from Betty Jean or Batty Bean here on YouTube, where she does a wrap up at the end of the month of the books that she read as a get ready with me. I think I'm gonna give that a hand this month because I've been reading more, but I haven't been reading as much as I wanted to. So with that being said, let's jump into this book haul. As bad as Amazon is, they had a good deal on some books, so I picked up some books during Prime weekend, whatever that was. And let's start with those books and then work our way down to all the other places I went. I have 2 books from the same author, Everything She Has and If She's Found. I am scared to read these for this whole reason that I went to school with the author and I don't want to disappoint her if I hate them or dislike them. I hate giving published books bad reviews. I do, especially if I was friends with the author and hung out and went places with her. Alicia, I hope you're not watching this, but if you are, I hope you're doing well. Very happy that you are pursuing something that you enjoy. I'm very bad at giving book descriptions, especially if I haven't read the books, so I'll have everything that I talk about linked down below. If you're interested in any of it, you can check it out for yourself, but I am terrible at explaining things. Next up is The Summer of Broken Rules by K.L. Walther. On another side note, I may pronounce all these authors' names wrong. I apologize. But I thought that this sounded interesting and it has summer in the title, so I figure I might as well read a book about the summer. That may not have anything to do about summer. Some of these books I bought by just reading a couple lines of the synopsis, so I'm horrible. Okay, next 2 books are part of a series. This is by Emily McIntyre and we have Hooked and Scarred, and I believe Hooked is the first book. One thing I wish, I wish that authors, when they publish their books and they're in a series, I wish that they would print a little number on the spine. I don't think you technically have to read these in order because they are a Never After novel, which are inspired by like Disney stories. I'm pretty sure this one is Peter Pan, and I have no idea which one this is. Oh wait, I think I just got it. I think it's Lion King. Wow. When I bought these on Amazon, I think Scarred was on sale for like half off, and the first one wasn't on sale, so I decided might as well start at the beginning. Hopefully I like the author. I've seen a lot of good things about A Touch of Darkness by Scarlett St. Clair. It's a Hades and Persephone story. I am a big fan of like the underworld and Greek mythology and all that, and I have heard good things about this. I hope I like it. Next is Beautiful Grays by L.J. Shen. I thought that this just sounded interesting. Scarred by guilt, carved by tragedy, healed by love. I thought that this sounded good. I really hope, and a side note with all of the books I bought, I really hope that they don't fall into any tropes that I don't mess with. I like a wide range of books, but I've talked about this before in my stories. One trope I cannot get behind: reverse harems, or the opposite, whatever, harem, I guess. Polyamory, I can get behind. Thruples, I can get behind. But reverse harems, I cannot get behind. I started a book, got like to like the 4th chapter, realized that it had this in it, and I was like, hi, just no. I'm worried this one might be that, maybe because she's in love with 2 men, but we'll see how that goes. The Wife Upstairs by Rachel Hawkins. I believe this is like a thriller. It says a gothic thriller from Entertainment Weekly. I bought it, it was like $6. So I was like, why not? And then Twisted Love by Anna Huang. I'm really bad at pronouncing Asian names, so I apologize. But Twisted Love. I've heard a lot of great things about this one, and this is book 1 in the series, so I figured if I like this one, I will pick up the other ones. So the last book I got from Amazon, I bought because I haven't heard nothing but good things about this. People have been raving about this book. I didn't buy this on Prime Day. I bought this before that because I was like, you know what, I couldn't find it in store. Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. I have heard nothing but amazing things about this book. Dragons, there's love, I think it's spicy. I'm so excited. And then Target happened, and I only bought one book from Target, to be fair. One book. Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. This has been all over Book Talk. Apparently the guy falls first and harder than the girl. I love stories like that. And it's hockey. Surprisingly enough, I don't watch hockey, but I have read several hockey involved stories. I'm into it. And then Barnes & Noble happened, and to be fair, I went in for one book and I came out with 5. Not my fault. The book I went in for is For the Throne by Hannah Witten. I just finished not too long ago the For the Wolf, which is the first book in this series. I really enjoyed that one, and it put me more hype for this one. This takes place in the perspective of, I can never say her name right, Neve. N-E-V-E. I cannot pronounce that for some reason. This is in the older sister's perspective for the throne, because the first book, For the Wolf, it's the second daughter is for the wolf, the first daughter is for the throne. So in the first book, the lead up for this storyline, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to read it. And then the buy one get one half off table caught my attention, and I bought 4 books from there. Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo, if that's how you say her name. I actually have a couple other books by her. I got the Ninth House and Hellbent. I haven't read any of her books yet, but they all sound very, very interesting. I've heard good things about this one. The next book I found was Shatter Me by, I'm sorry, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name because I will do it a very big disservice. But Shatter Me by this author. This I've seen a few times recommended on Book Talk. I thought it sounds super interesting. There's dystopian, superhero, unforgettable heroine. I'm just reading what the back of the book says at this point. Super excited. Love the cover. Can't wait. And then I got Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. Love the book cover of this one. This one is taglined, How Far Would You Go for Happily Ever After? It's where Evangeline Fox makes a deal with the immortal Prince of Hearts, and sounds like something I would love. So I'm so excited. And then the last book is The Bone Witch by, again, Ren Chupeco. I am so sorry, but this cover is beautiful. This is about a witch who has a gift in necromancy. I love witch stories. I love dark witches. I just love books like this. I grew up reading like books about the fae and books about witches and everything in between. I read a lot growing up. I didn't have friends. Still don't have friends. Anyways, that is my book haul, and I have probably disappointed my husband a little bit with buying some more books, but he can get over it. Let's have a discussion about books in the comments. Why not? Let me know what your favorite book is, what book you are looking forward to read, what's on your TBR, do you have a favorite author? Like, give me all the deets. I would love to know. Oddly enough, I, off the top of my head, can't pick out what my favorite author is. It's always been Dean Koontz, but I haven't read a Koontz book in a very long time. And in high school, I said that my favorite book of all time was Anna Karenina by Leo Tolstoy. I still love that book. I read that in high school. It's a big book for a high schooler. It's a big book in general. I still love that story. I just love books. Harry Potter was a huge part of my life growing up, reading the books, seeing the movies, and J.K. Rowling kind of ruined everything to do with Harry Potter, so that's fun. Anyway, I could talk about books forever. I shouldn't though. So I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this video. I know it's a different from my normal makeup videos, but I honestly, my passion is makeup, and I love books. I like writing too. I have like tiny parts of stories written down, but I don't know if I'll ever have anything published because I ramble. Oh, do I ramble? I can talk a lot and never get to the point. Like this. Rambling, trying to end this video. If you want, you can follow me on my other socials. I'm artistryxashh everywhere. I'm also on Goodreads. I'll leave that down below, and this will be the only place that I link it. Just saying. Don't judge me on the books I read on my Kindle. I hope you have an amazing day or night whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you all on Wednesday for a brand new video. Bye!